Hello there, YouTubers. This is Abdul here with Silent Facts Entertainment, and today episode I just want to go over with you guys my strategy on how I invest into the stock market. And there's a couple things that I actually do, and I'm going to share with you guys on what I do and my strategy and how I actually invest into it. Now, I'm actually a new investor. Now, whatever I'm telling you in this video, I'm not an expert. I'm not telling you guys you should do what I'm doing because at the end of the day, I'm not actually a financial advisor, and I'm not actually trying to make you do what I'm doing. I'm just a guy on YouTube just trying to give you guys some information and some type of strategy on what I do. So let's start. Now, I just want to tell you guys, I'm not really a fan of the stock market. The only reason why I'm actually getting into it right now because you gotta have a loose screw to not actually see an opportunity that the stock market is giving out right now. Everything is supply and demand right now, which means more is actually everything is going lower. So when you buy things that are low, you can sell it when it's higher. But this is my strategy right here. So the first,
We're gonna go over one of the apps that I use as my platform for trading, which is called Ameritrade, TD Ameritrade. Now, the first thing you actually want to do is know what type of stocks that you actually want to trade into. Now, I'm the type of guy I like to look for things that are essential. Things like energy, things like real estate, and agriculture. So any companies that are actually fall in these categories, I actually like to invest into those because I know they're gonna not only be a strong stock, but they also will be a long-term stock because this is something that we need in our everyday life. So let's just start off with the first company that I actually looked into that I actually use myself, called Shell. Now, when you go to the search engine, you go type in Shell, and you're gonna see it's gonna pop up here. The first thing I look at is I go into the charts. The reason why I want to go on the charts is because I want to know their history a little bit. Now, this stock here, in just 1 month, you actually can see that it actually been going. The highest it went up was $11. Now, within a year, the highest it went up is $23. So when I look at this history, it actually tells me right now it's actually at its lowest. And it's actually very good right now to invest into this type of company here because it's actually very low right now. Right now is a good time to buy this. Now, the best time to buy this is actually when it was at $8, but you do have to probably be a little bit more patient for the market to crash more, or you have to know how to time it. But the goal here is to buy it as at the lowest as you can get it, and then as soon as it reaches the level that you want it to get to, then you can make your sales. You can actually sell at that time. And then the next thing I look for is I'll go to the overview and I'll look to see if they have a dividend. That's my biggest thing that I want to make sure that they have. As you can see right here, it says dividend frequency quarterly. What that means is they actually pay every quarter. They actually pay a quarterly percentage of their stock. So every stock you own, dividend per share, you will make 46 cents. And I actually already purchased this stock right here. I'm gonna go right here and show you guys on my account. Let me actually dashboard. Let me go to the dashboard. Okay, I actually bought this stock at $9.50 a share. Now it actually went up to $11 already, but it went back down a little bit, which that's what stocks do. It goes up and down. So right now the stock is at, if you look right here, it's actually at $10.51. But I brought it at $9.50. So it actually been going up. Now, I know that this stock is going to pay me a dividend.
dividends means that they actually pay you a percentage of their stock. As long as you have their stock, they give you a percentage of it. Now, the reason why this is important is because if you're able to invest into a company and for 14 years, 10 years, it's paying you, let's just say 80 cents or 50 cents every month or every quarter. You don't actually have to be out there buying more stock. You're getting paid just to keep it.
And I like to wait until it reaches maybe let's just say $15 or $20. So that way I already know I already doubled my money. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna only sell enough of the stocks that I purchased, because I actually got, in total, I actually bought 93 right here, 93 shares. So I'm not gonna sell all my 93 shares. I'm gonna sell enough for me to just get back my $1,000, because I actually only put in $1,000, not a complete $1,000, but I put in a $977 into 93 shares. So what I'm gonna do is, as long as I sell enough to get back my $1,000, I'm gonna leave the rest in there to just make money on the, what I told you guys, the thing called dividend with the quarterly income, right? and and once I leave it in there, I don't care if it goes up or if it goes down. The reason why, because my money is gonna continuously be growing every month, and I already took back my investment. That's how I like to invest. I like to get back my money first, and then whatever I make no matter, I don't care what happens. So once I sell back a couple of my shares to make back my $1,000, then I can just keep it in there for the 46 cents every month per share that's left that I have in there, and just live off of that and never have to sell a share again. So that's one of my biggest strategies. And now what I also do is I also keep a lookout for other companies. Right now, I'm actually looking at WTI. You see, it's at $2 right now. It's at $2 right now. If you look, first thing you do, go on the charts. 1 year ago, the highest it actually went was $7. And now the lowest it went was $1. So this is a type of stock here too. If you go on overview and you see that it has no dividend, you see there's no dividend for this stock right here. So what I usually do is I like to just use these as like a way to get some quick money. Right now, supply and demand, like I told you guys earlier, everything is low right now. And if you could buy something at $2, you don't need to be a rich person or even be a person that is actually even in the middle class. If you cannot afford $2 just to wait for you to double your own money, then man, then I don't know what to tell you. This is really the easiest ways to, catch a couple thousands real quick. Because now, if you buy $1,000 worth of $2, that's a nice 500 shares you already got right there. And all you have to do is wait for it to get to a nice $5 even, just $5 even, and you actually doubled your money. So this stock right here, I just like to use this stock just to get like a quick couple of funds to my portfolio, and then use it for the ones that pays me the dividends. So that's the only reason why I would look into these right here. They don't pay dividends, but they actually do provide you a low amount that any look. Wow, it just went down another cent. So now it's at $1.99, and my goal is to wait for this thing to reach up to at least $1.50, and I'm gonna be buying a lot of these. You understand? Just like I have other ones that I'm looking at also. IBM, there may be a high amount, but if you look on their dividend, they actually are $1.62. So my two secrets is what I do is it's very simple. I like to find companies that pays me a good dividend, and I like to buy them when they're very low. So when I resell them, I just want to resell them to get back my investment, and then just live off of the dividends, as you can see right here. So if I can make $1.62 of times, let's just say 100 shares every month, that's like $100 and some change, or $100, $10 or whatever. If I can make that every month without me worrying about if I got back my investment, then I feel like that makes more sense to invest into the stock market. But if you just invest into the stock market to hope that you don't lose money, or if you hope it don't go up, it don't go down, then it's not really, it's because it's too many manipulations that happens in this thing, and you got to really be into it hard to really maintain a focus and understand how all these things work. If you don't got time for that, then I really feel like this is the best time to really jump into something like this. So because right now everything is wholesale, do your research, make sure you look for companies that actually have a long term, and also look at their history and see how the most that it actually went up to, and then just invest into those and just be patient and wait for the best time to take out your money that you invested and then just make money off of the dividends.
That is it, guys. I hope you guys learned a lot from this episode. That is just my way of how I invest into the stock market. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so, and press the like button, and also leave a comment on your thoughts on my strategy, if it's actually a smart idea. And if you anything you want to share with me, just leave it in a comment below.
Now for a silent fact info. Real successful individuals are investors. They understand to buy when everyone is selling and to sell when everyone is buying.